Okay, my name is Dan, and this is Malfunction Junction. And this evening, and it is this evening, I will be doing an unboxing of New Bright's 1/10th scale heavy metal Jeep Wrangler 4x4. Uh, so this is a very big box. Um, I've tried to make room in front of me. I'm sitting here in front of my laptop computer. So I'm going to get it on up here on the desk and we're going to take a look at it. And I've already got my tools. I'm going to be prepared this time. I found the small nail clippers. Just in case, I also have the big nail clippers, the hobby knife for cutting tape, small scissors, needle nose pliers, and a Phillips head screwdriver. So hopefully that will be enough for all of this, and it'll cause me not to take up a whole lot of time doing this. So let's get started. So here it is, the big mean green machine. Try to hold it level and at the right angle so you can see it. And let's see. Turn it around, you're not going to be able to see me right now because I'm going to read the box, but just look at the back of the box. You can look at the back of the box while I'm reading it. Well, I'll do it this way. Ages 6 plus. All batteries included. 4-wheel drive. Smart charging USB charges faster. 2.4 gigahertz. 6 vehicle racing. Flex suspension. 4-wheel drive. Reverse, left, right. Real steel body panels. One RC vehicle with USB cord, one transmitter, two AA batteries, one instruction manual. So it says New Bright RC Steel on the little logo on the front. And here is the side of the box. And here is the other side of the box. And here is the back of the box. This thing's huge. So now I'm gonna do the unboxing of the vehicle, of this behemoth. Okay, let's see here. First things first, cut the tape. So I'm gonna get out my hobby knife here. Make sure that it's like it should be. And I'm going to try and locate all of the tape everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. So the outer and inner seams or cardboard constructs, even on the end in the front of the vehicle, have to be cut. Do another cut up here on the top. If I can get down in the hole. There it is. And Okay, it's right here. Make a slice there. Oh my gosh. Then, oh, be still. Dang it. Put the knife down before I cut myself. Don't you roll off of that table. Okay. Okay. So we'll slice that one. Turn it this way. And slice this one. Come on, slice it. And then turn it this way. Slice this one. Oh my gosh. Is that all? Please let that be all of it. Okay. And now put that back in there. I'm gonna have to set the box down while I put the guard back on my blade. Okay. Okay. Now, next thing is to open this big flap. And already I'm seeing zip ties. What I'm going to do here is, it's probably for the controller, I'm going to, it's going to be a little tougher than I thought. I'm going to pry one of them up here with my finger and thumb. Make some room in there. I don't knock everything on the table over doing so. Then get these scissors up under there. Come on, get up under there. Come on. And pry that up. Put some stress on it till it's pried up. Then I'm going to get these fingernail clippers here. And give that a snip. Alright. That's one of them snipped. Fold this upper flap up here. Do the same thing with this one. Pry it up. Scissor blade. Then work these nail clippers up under there and give it a snip. Okay, go ahead and tape those off. Get hold of this tape up here. See if I can slice that with the scissor blade, just like that. The holding part of it here, I can pluck it up. I can pluck it up. And there it comes. And there come the batteries. Give me them batteries. tape off a bit. Get the tabs out like this so that they'll push through. Unfold it if I can. Or try to pull it out. Oh, okay, it's good. All right, cool. That's right. Come on out of there. All right. So there's the controller. Now I'm going to go to the bottom here and pull this tape off of here. Straighten those tabs. Pull up this one up too. And now that should allow me to pull this out of there like that. Oh, so the next thing, let's see. Okay, instead of messing with all that, what I'm going to do is clip the ties that are holding the axles down on the wood. I mean, down on the wood, down on the cardboard. So there's one. Hold it still. There's one here on the back. I don't know if you can see it. I have to put it up here on my shoulder and get over here with these nail clippers and go clip. See how easy that came off? Which had been that way with the other unboxing I did. So now I'll turn it this way. Oh, okay, it was just one. That's cool. But on the front here, it's two. So there they are. Try to hold it where you can see it while I'm doing it. Come on, get it lined up. Clip to that one. And going to now do the other one. Come on, get it over there. Right, we'll turn it this way then. And go in from behind the driver's side tire. If I can. Sorry, I'm not showing it where you see it. I figure you seen how I did the other, so you get the gist of it. You understand. Okay, so now it should come off. Shouldn't be anything else holding it in place. Oh, okay, I see. So the cardboard here is going to have to be you know what? I hate to do this, but I'm going to tear this apart. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything that would lock the suspension Okay, I see. All right. Well, this is taking a long time, so this may be not the best way to go about making an unboxing video. But yeah, it's getting to be strenuous. So there's the things that were held where the ties were being held down. And let's see here. Open up, dang. And the piece here, get my fingers up under it, peel it back. Oh gosh. I think this is one of the hardest packages I ever opened. I don't want this video to drag on. It's already up to 17 minutes. Okay. So, come on, give me that. All this debris, all this debris. Okay, so once you get it worked down to this point, you see that there's two of those key things, but they got tape over them. Peel the tape back. Oh gosh. All right. So turn this first key. I don't know what's going to do like the other one where it don't want to come out. Turn this one and see if it will come out. Come on now. Turn it in the right direction. Come on out. You think you're pretty cute, don't you? As if I don't look like a big enough buffoon already. Just make it look worse. Alright, you little smart aleck. I'll fix you. I'll do something. I'll tear the cardboard, that's what I'll do. Oh look, the key popped out when I did that. And pretty much the same thing with the other one. I had to actually tear the cardboard around the key locks to get the keys out. Instead of them popping out the way they're supposed to when you turn them. Gosh. Okay, so here is the bottom of it. Here's the on-off switch down here. On, off. Here is the battery door. Let's see. This one looks to be different. Okay, I see. So it goes that way. All right. So you push it up, then pull it out. Then you take your USB cord here. This is what I do. I take 2 fingers and wrap it round and round, not too tight, because you don't want to stress it. Then hold it like this. Place it in the USB plug storage compartment. Get in there. Then you take the door, the battery door, the USB storage plug door. Place it back into position. And grab the little piece jutting out there and come on, do it. Slide it back into place and it locks. Oh. So now push more of this stuff off the table and take this stuff and throw it on the floor and clean it up anyway. And here she is. Yep, there it is. And the mean eyes, look at the mean eyes. I'm a mean Jeep, get out of my way, and I'm made of metal and plastic, not just plastic. Okay, so I'm not crazy about the wheels and tires, but they don't look as bad as I thought they did at first. Um, the Jeep body is just beautiful. Look at that shade of green. And the plastic shovel thing, I got to it. I got to this before any kids had a chance to bend the shovel, like you see on some other trucks. You know, there's the sides. There's the top, front. Look at the top again. I don't like the hood. Look at that hood. And here is the back. Check the shocks. Oh yeah, pretty good. Reasonable articulation for a cheaply made toy grade RC. And New Bright, please don't get angry at me because I said that. I'm not insulting you. It was not intended as an insult. So, yep, the other one's pretty good. So, let's see. Let's feel the tires. Yep, they're kind of stiff, kind of firm, but they can be squeezed. You just gotta be able to do it. So it has the usual New Bright off-roader steering box, steering assembly. When up in the air like this, it is at an angle. So we're just going to see what happens when I set it down. Okay, it's still like that. That tells me that when it steers, that to a degree, well, no, I don't actually see it doing that. Not really. Very little do I see it actually leaning into the turn. But like I was talking about on the smaller one, the red one that I did, the Gladiator that I unboxed and reviewed, if this were more level like this, straight, and it's not a hard mod to do, uh, then you might get better quality steering because then your wheels wouldn't be leaning over not even a little bit as they're steering. But other than that, uh, it's impressive. I like it. It has good body roll. Rear suspension is great. Front suspension is reasonable. Let's see here. Looks to me like maybe there's a slightly larger motor in the back than what you see on most of these on the somewhat smaller scales. It could be that it's the same size and it just looks larger to me for some reason. But yeah, I'm really impressed. Of course, that front piece that I was talking about it pitching forward, it's doing it worse now. But that's okay because these places here where the keys go, this piece sticking out here, and there's one on the back too. If you have any trouble with that, if it should give you any steering problems like this piece rotating too far to the point that the wheels are more leaning than actually steering, then all you have to do is take a tie like a garbage tie, or preferably the kind that come with electronics because they're stiffer and thinner and pretty long. You could tie that around this piece here and tie the other end around this area here. It was easier to do on the other one because I had a piece sticking off of it to where I could loop it around there. Yeah, I'll have to test it first and just see how it performs on its own before I try anything like that. But I figured I should point that out and not pretend that it isn't so. Because it does pay to point out potential flaws in a product, something that may hinder its use. So, anyway, if it turns out that it is going to be a problem, I'm sure there's an easy way to fix it. And we'll just see where it goes from here. Tomorrow, I'll take it out for a test drive. And for now, let me get this stuff out of the way here, out of my path. What I'll do is set it down here on the floor. Oh, man, that's heavy. And now let's take a look at the remote. Okay, the remote is roughly the size of a hobby grade remote, or the height of a hobby grade remote. It's narrow. Oh, very comfortable grip. And the trigger goes down instead of just click. It actually has Look at this. See if it's the same way going forward. Not much with going forward, which is for your reverse. Press the trigger for that's your gas or your throttle, and forward is your reverse. The wheel is actually better than most toy grade steering wheels. You can actually turn it more than just an itty bitty bit where it's like click, click. Yeah, it actually turns a bit, but just a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up with a screwdriver. Usually these toys do come with a little bit of charge already in the battery. So I'm going to go ahead and put the batteries in, and I'm going to test it out here. What little room I have here in the room. Room's getting cluttered again. I got too much stuff, I guess. Too much stuff laying around. A case of water that was brought back here, and some box of cases of ramen noodles. Okay. That there just isn't any room right now to organize, so I brought them back here. So let's see. Where are those? Oh, there they are. There's the batteries. But I found out that instead of having to use any kind of blade to cut the plastic on this, which I've trimmed my nails. I don't know if you noticed, but I've trimmed my nails. If your thumbnail is sharp enough, you can penetrate it with that because of how tight the plastic is over the batteries. And then you can just go ahead and get your nail up under there and peel this hard plastic back. And there's one battery freed up. And here's the other battery freed up. So the polarity symbols show, on this one anyway, that the bottom battery, that negative, is back here where the spring is, and positive that way. Remember, with batteries, the bottom, with people who don't know, people who are just coming into this sort of thing, batteries are usually almost always the bottom of the battery is the negative, and the top of the battery is the positive. So the upper battery goes in the reverse. Negative over here and positive over here. Also, after you put batteries in something like this, it's a good idea to take your thumb and press on the batteries and roll. Roll them as you're pressing to help them to get seated properly. Then I'm going to take the battery cover, put it back in place. Press it down there. Get the screwdriver. Okay, there it is. It wasn't lined up, the screw wasn't lined up with the hole, that's why it didn't close all the way. But I got it now. Okay, so retighten the screw, be sure not to over tighten it. Just enough where it's a little bit snug, so it don't come loose. Okay, so I see no on off switch, so I'm guessing this is like the smaller one, uh, to where you turn on the vehicle and the controller power is automatic. If the car is on, then the controller is on. So let's see here. Switch it on. Before I do anything, let's take a look at the steering. Well, it seems to have decently strong steering. Try to check the reverse. Ooh. Ooh. Man, that thing's got torque. Dang. Okay, alright. Powerful, I can tell already. If it's jerking in my hand. Okay, here. Oh. You got some power, don't you? You just drive right up over that stuff, why don't you? All right, come over here. Yep, it has definitely got power. I am impressed. I'm impressed. Good. New bright, good. But what about tomorrow outside? Yes, what happens tomorrow outside? We'll find out, won't we? And hopefully everything will be cool. Oh no, don't do the pink thing, you stupid computer. Fix it. Do it right. Stop making everything pink. I hate it when it does that. Cheap stuff, cheaply made stuff. Well, at least I have a computer. I guess I should be happy about that. Okay. So anyway, there it is. The new bright 1/10 scale Jeep Wrangler heavy metal 4x4. I think I actually got it right that time. So I'll take it out tomorrow and see what it'll do. That's the plan. If all goes well, if it don't rain or anything, if all goes well tomorrow, I'll be taking it out in the front yard. Then we got a pretty big tree out near the front yard that's got some big roots, and I'll see if it'll handle those well and handle some other areas well and give it the curb test, see if I can actually drive it up onto the curb from the parking lot. And I'll give it a speed test too. I'm expecting it to go pretty fast. Um, I know it's supposed to be like a crawler, but crawlers are not supposed to be fast. Well, not necessarily. Um, so I'll just leave it at that for now. But if it impresses me to the point to where I feel like I'm going to want it to do anything like crawling, then there will definitely be some modifications in the future. But for now, that's the unboxing of this toy grade RC. And I know it's a long video. I'm sorry for that. Um, I don't have but maybe a foot and a half of space between the end of this table and the front console of my laptop. If I had had more room, I could have done a better job. I just don't have all of the necessary equipment yet, but I'm sure that over time things will improve. Um, I guess that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Um, if you're interested in this kind of entertainment, then I would appreciate a subscription. If I would appreciate it if you subscribed. I have a lot of time on my hands. Um, I can make videos about all kinds of things. Uh, I'm an RC collector. I collect vintage toys, vintage video games, things like that. So I have a lot of stuff to show and talk about. And I like to do food reviews and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And with that said, I'm going to wrap it up now. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.